I keep giving bad people good ideas.
Hey guys, welcome back to another little video. Today's video I want to do a little commentary, and you can see by the title, is Black Ops 2 actually worth getting on PC? And I feel like this is kind of a good little thing to talk about because Black Ops 2 is a goated game, and with all the hype around Black Ops 1 and 2 being released onto PlayStation, again, the game has a lot of more hype around it. Again, the game's always been a cult classic, but definitely COD games on PC struggle big time. It's not like on console where they have thousands of players and everyone, like, I feel like if you own a PlayStation or a fucking Xbox, it's like guaranteed to you own COD or some shit like that. Like, it's just like a guaranteed purchase amongst all console players. And I'm not trying to dog people on that, but like it's just a number one thing that everyone has usually, especially if they have a console. Again, when it comes to like PC, those games struggle because again, unless it's a cult classic, like even Modern Warfare, like the OG one, even that kind of struggles on fucking PC. But like MW2 will have some players. Black Ops, a few hundred. Black Ops 2's kind of been popping off a little bit lately, and kind of the whole topic of this video. But pretty much with getting it on PC, obviously you're not going to be playing with the PlayStation 5 motherfuckers. The PC port is way older, as the new PlayStation port is newer servers. So again, I'm not too sure if it was just a straight port or if they remastered the game a bit on PlayStation or whatever the fuck. But either way, talking about player count, at least on PC. Console, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people. Like I said, it's just it's a staple game on console, and especially like on PlayStation 5 right now, since they just released it. Oh no, everyone's going crazy. Like everyone was like, oh fuck PlayStation, and for the like launch over Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Which again is a 50-50 war. It's kinda like, why do you keep supporting these dumbasses? But then again, it is a good game, and the PlayStation 5 has no game, so again, it's at least they got a game finally, even though the game's 14 years old. But the player count's nothing too crazy. It definitely, you're not gonna struggle to find matches, at least right now. Fucking my phone, goddamn, that shit loud as shit. But what's kind of like nice is like you're not gonna struggle to find matches. But it's not like every game mode's filled with people. Like, you're not gonna join fucking Capture the Flag. It's really mainly TDM and the game mode that pretty much has Nuke and Hijack just in rotation. Those are the main popular ones. Again, it's better than fucking nothing. When it sucks because, again, with Black Ops and Black Ops 2, for whatever reason, any marketplace, they never drop the price on these games. It's fucking ridiculous. So, they're like, Black Ops 2 came out 14 years ago. $60, please. And they finally just recently dropped it, and they only dropped it like $20. So, luckily I got it on the Steam sale, and that's probably what I'd say maybe do is your best option, because then you could at least get the digital deluxe edition for like $30 instead of buying the base game for $40, because the base game's $40 and the deluxe edition's $60, and then all the DLCs, including the game, is $70. So again, the deluxe edition comes with Nuketown, all the little skin packs for guns and shit. But again, the DLCs are kind of pricey. Like each one, actually, they're not too bad. They're not. Actually, I thought it was gonna be worse than I thought, but each DLC is like $10. But again, those 4 DLCs, that is up to $40. And if you don't get the digital deluxe edition, you're gonna have to get the Nuketown pack with it or whatever, and or the Nuketown DLC, and that's another $5. So that's like $45 in DLC if you divide the base game. So $85 for all the DLC end game, or you could buy just a little bundle they have that's $70. But still, it's kind of like for a game that's 14 years old. I get it, comes with all the DLC, but really, and for just the base game being $40, it's kind of like 50-50, especially with there only being 2 popular game modes. But again, the game modes are decent. Like, you can't really complain with TDM. TDM does get a little bit repetitive, but it's not that bad. And at least the Nuketown and Hijack game mode that cycles through the 2 maps, they at least cycle through different game modes too. So you'll play like Hardcore, Domination, and Search and Destroy. But it does suck because you're stuck on Nuketown or Hijack. But again, those are good maps, and it's better than nothing. So, also with PC, I wouldn't do this personally, but again, if you are interested, there is, I think it's called, I can't even pronounce the fucking name. I think it's called Polonium or it's called Plutonym or Plodium. And pretty much it's kind of like a plugin similar to, like, I would say, like, things like 5M on GTA, or, what is it? Not, it's on CSGO, but it's not coming to my name. I think it's not, what is it? It's not Premiere, because Premiere is the thing that's, in Counter-Strike. It's on the tip of my tongue, shit. What is it called? Face It! Yeah, or it's something kind of like Face It, where it uses game files, and it has its own, like, separate, servers that you can join. Again, the ones on Plutonium are kind of mid, though, but it's good for private hosting and shit with your friends and stuff, even though you could create a private match. But from what I've heard with Polonium, they do give you the game file. So it's not like you get Black Ops 2 for free completely. Like, you just can do whatever you want with it. But you could at least download the game files to launch the .exe to play, on the servers and shit. But again, that's what, grain of salt. And again, if your IP gets snatched or fucking you download a virus, it's not my fault. Grain of salt with that. But again, talking about the base game and just getting it on Steam, I would say it's kind of 50-50. Because again, it is $40 for a 14-year-old fucking game. And again, it is a go-to game. And I would say, oh yeah, wait for the Steam sales, wait for like summer sale or the fall sale. But again, like I said, Call of Duty games struggle on PC. And I do believe right now why Black Ops 2 is hyped up is because everyone's hyped up on, PlayStation 5 with Black Ops 2 coming out on there. And everyone wants to play it. But motherfuckers are like, I got a good-ass gaming PC. Why the fuck would I want to buy a PlayStation 5? So they're like, just buy Black Ops 2 on Steam. Or, I have Black Ops 2 on Steam, so I'll just play that. So that could be the whole reason why there's a flock of players back to Black Ops 2. But again, if you are hesitant, and again, taking the information I just gave you, and you feel like the game is just hyped right now and that it could die off again and become, not like it wouldn't die on PlayStation 5, but die again on PC and not be as popular on PC, I would say fuck it and just wait till the sale. And especially if you're gonna mainly play campaign or mainly zombies. Because again, I bet you could probably find zombie matches online on PC. But again, like I said, if the game is just hyped up right now because they released it on PlayStation 5 and people are just trying to get their Black Ops 2 little fix real quick and then just forget about the game, it would suck to buy it full price and then be stuck with a dead game. So again, I would say maybe take it with a grain of salt and buy on the Steam sales and stuff. Or again, if you're a big enough fan and you're like, fuck it, I really like the campaign, I want to play through the campaign again, or you really enjoyed the zombies, then fuck it. A lot of people would say, oh, Black Ops 3 is the best for zombies on PC, and I would agree because you had the whole workshop. But again, I feel like playing the OG zombies, like how they were made, if that's on Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, it has its own little spark. It has its own little feeling than compared to playing a modded map or even playing like a ported version or a DLC version of the map. It feels different than playing the OG because obviously in DLCs they repolish, fix things or change things. And modded maps kind of do the same thing or add their own little twist, or sometimes it just, movement in Black Ops 3 is different than movement in Black Ops 2. So again, just like little things like that, if you're really like, oh, I really like that in Black Ops 2, and I really like the Black Ops 2 version of zombies and shit like that, I would say, yeah, fuck it, just go get the game and not worry about the multiplayer. But if you are trying to get it for the multiplayer, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my chair. But if you're trying to get it for the multiplayer, and you're like, oh, I want to play multiplayer, I would say maybe bite the bullet, buy it now before the hype dies, or again, like I said, maybe just wait till a Steam sale, buy it then, so then again, if the game's not as poppin', then at least you didn't just spend $60 or $80 on a game that's old as shit. No offense, Black Ops 2 is great, but again, it's old as shit. But, again, at the end of the day, I do feel like it's worth getting on PC, and I'm glad that for some random reason, one Steam sale, I think it was the last summer sale, like in 2025 or in 2024, I don't know, one random Steam summer sale, I was like, fuck, I'll just buy Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and I bought the digital deluxe edition of Black Ops 2 because it comes with World at War. Got that, and just said fuck it, and they were in my library, and I'm like, oh, I might play zombies, or I might play through the campaign at some point. Not really expecting the multiplayer to really be popping, but like again, on MW2 you could find servers, and on Black Ops 2 you could find servers, and people talk about, oh, you could get your IP ripped, and you could get your IP stolen. With that, I would say, people would say, like, things like polonium will help you and they could protect your IP. Really, anything, if you use the main game itself or use a kind of plug-in to play on servers and shit, anyone can rip your IP. Especially in, I feel like, older games like Black Ops 1, where they have a server browser and people can host the servers themselves. That is probably going to be the easiest way for someone to obtain your IP than really playing off, random, I don't know how to explain it. On Black Ops 2, there was no server browser. You just hit find public match, so you'll just randomly get matched with random people. Again, I know hackers are pieces of shit, and they could join any lobby and do the hacker shit and get your IP, and they don't need to host the server themselves to get your IP. But either way, again, I haven't had to deal with any of that. I've been playing MW2 here and there, online, or multiplayer on PC. I've never had any issues with my IP or anything like that. Again, I don't play it all the time, but I play it here and there. I haven't had any issues. And even on Black Ops 1, I haven't had any issues. But again, I don't play Black Ops 1 on PC that much. But again, this is mainly about Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I haven't even ran into any hackers, spin bottles, or any of that on multiplayer either. Everyone's just trying to be chill and play the game and, kind of go back on memory lane or, regrind the game or whatever the fuck. But, I think a lot of people just try and go down memory lane and kind of enjoy the game, if that's like one last time, or, just to kind of keep the game alive and going and, play here and there. But again, right now, Steam charts and stuff like that are saying that there was roughly about 1,000 players a day to 1,500. I would say there was 1,500 a day at, like, peak, probably, like, during the day at, like, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And then at, like, nighttime, more around, like, 9 o'clock to midnight, it drops to more like 1,300 to 1,000 players. And then more at 2 a.m., it obviously drops off because everyone's going to sleep. It drops off to more like 500 players. But even then, I never struggle to find a match. If that's during the day or at night, I'm always able to find a match. So again, the game hopefully might not die and keeps popping off a little bit. Again, it's nothing crazy. Like, you could, like I said, play any fucking game mode you want, those millions and thousands of players. But again, there's a handful of players, and you could at least get in a match and, fuck around on TDM or go play the Nuketown and Hijack game mode and go fuck around on Nuketown and Hijack on, you know, Sort and Destroy, Capture the Flag, Domination, whatever you want. But again, I would say it's worth it for the, you know, the OG zombies, and, you know, the campaign's fucking great. If you have not played Black Ops 2's fucking campaign, I'd be surprised. Again, the game's 14 years fucking old. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope, again, if you're playing it on PC or PlayStation, even if you're playing on PlayStation, you're a scum piece of shit. Sell your PlayStation, get a PC. You don't own your shit. Even though on PC you kinda don't either. But again, at least when they remove shit off Steam, you keep it. You can re-download it whenever you want because you actually bought that shit. And also, those agreements that if Steam ever hits the fan, even though they make a lot of fucking money and they invest in their company well, that if Steam ever hits the fan and takes a big shit, that you will keep your games no matter what. They will make a way where you do not need Steam to access and download your games. So, again, kudos to Steam. Fuck you, Sony. Like, they take 100 fucking movies and TV shows and don't even give a fucking refund. Pieces of shit. And they'll probably do the same with games very soon. But besides, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I'm not sure, they probably have already done it with games. Don't quote me. I don't play PlayStation for a fucking reason. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.